Hey there, I'm Ezra from Time Capsule USA. Today, we're journeying into the heart of a secretive network, a testament to human courage. The Underground Railroad. Shrouded in the shadows of American history, this labyrinthine meshwork helped thousands of slaves escape and find a path to freedom. So who were these daring heroes that contributed to this covert operation? Let's dive into their world to grasp their bravery and determination. The Underground Railroad wasn't actually a railroad, nor was it underground. Perhaps a surprising fact to many, but it was merely a metaphorical term. It was a clandestine operation that spanned across the country, with safe houses known as stations, where runaways could hide during their audacious escape. The brave individuals who helped the enslaved were referred to as conductors, and the escapees were often called passengers or cargo. Many conductors were former slaves who had successfully fled, and they risked everything to help their brethren experience the sweet taste of liberty. Imagine the courage and determination it took for someone like Harriet Tubman, a heroic conductor, to venture back into danger time and time again. She, like so many others, believed in the cause of freedom over the threat of capture, embodying true bravery. And it wasn't just free blacks. There were white abolitionists, too, who aided this cause, letting their humanity shine above the societal norms of their time. The famous Quaker Levi Coffin, known as the president of the Underground Railroad, helped around 3,000 slaves escape. This patchwork of courage and cooperation across racial lines amplifies one thing: the unwavering hunger for freedom, regardless of the circumstance. But bear in mind, every single victorious escape and every safe arrival was not just a victory for that individual, but a step towards dismantling the shackles of slavery, brick by brick. The Underground Railroad, more than just a series of secret pathways and hiding places, grew into an embodiment of a collective human spirit, the spirit of freedom. As we delve deeper, let's think about this. What did it take for these courageous men and women to risk their lives for strangers? A profound question indeed. For them, it was more than just an act of defiance. It was a stand against the inhumane conditions endured by their fellow human beings. Their stories are numerous, their actions resolute. Among them were people like Frederick Douglass, a former slave who became an outspoken advocate for abolition. He once said, "I would unite with anybody to do right and with nobody to do wrong." It's worth remembering that the Underground Railroad operated at incredible risks. It was a perilous journey from the South to the North or to Canada. The trails involved harsh environmental conditions, and there was always a race against time, as bounty hunters were hot on their trail. No certain route was safe, no guarantee of life or death. This was a hunger for freedom, risked against the possibility of being caught and sold back into brutal slavery. But for these brave souls, freedom was never a question of if, but when and how. Many of these intrepid escapees went on to live meaningful lives, influencing their new homes with their unique culture and spirit. Think about the role these individuals played in shaping America. Take, for example, Henry Box Brown, a slave who shipped himself to freedom in a wooden crate. His cruel experiences turned him into a pioneering voice against slavery. These are but a few of the countless tales surfacing from this secret network. We can only imagine the untold stories that faded away within the maze that was the Underground Railroad. What we've showcased so far gives an insight into the Underground Railroad significance. This odyssey of hope forever changed the course of American history. As we continue this exploration, let's ponder over this. What lessons can we draw today from these brave conductors and passengers? Certainly, their unwavering resolve, compassion, and utter disdain for race-based discrimination stand paramount as enduring lessons. And their brazen act of resistance underscores the spirit of freedom and the fight for human rights, something we can all cherish and uphold in our times. Remembering this historical chapter stokes our collective consciousness and fuels us to foster more inclusive societies. As we close our exploration into the Underground Railroad, let's take a moment to appreciate the spirit of those who risked all for the cause of freedom. Today's America stands as a testament to their unyielding courage,